There is no doubt that the Skywalker saga really upset a lot of fans when it came to the sequel trilogy movies, and all thanks to Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, and the other directors that took care of The Mandalorian Season 2, we can finally see Star Wars developing a complete 180, where a lot of fans are now reunited. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one thing about Disney Star Wars is that yes, we do know that Kathleen Kennedy pretty much has no creative involvement with any of the Star Wars projects except for the Leslie Headland Star Wars TV show, which, by the way, is Star Wars The Acolyte, labeled as a mystery thriller associated with the dark side and the High Republic era. Now, what's really exciting about the future of Star Wars is that yes, we do have Dave Filoni, George Lucas, Jon Favreau, all working together to really deliver authentic material moving ahead to really just please the Star Wars fans and to cater more so to the hardcore fans that have really supported the franchise from the very beginning. Now, what's really exciting about Star Wars is that they're not only focusing on TV shows, but they're also focusing on movies. You know, we got a batch of announcements just about a week or so ago, and we're about to get more announcements next year in 2021 when it comes to new movies, and yes, even new Star Wars TV shows in the mix. So, with that being said, of course, what's really exciting has all to do with a planned new Star Wars trilogy by Disney and Lucasfilm that they are currently developing that's going to truly take a darker turn for the franchise. Now, with that being said, given that The Mandalorian Season 2 is now over, Disney and Lucasfilm are primarily focused on their new TV shows and films that are currently in development as we speak. It's described, however, that actor Keanu Reeves is still attached to the first film of the planned new Star Wars trilogy that Disney is getting ready to announce in 2021 that will work in conjunction with some of the spin-off films that they are developing already as we speak. Keanu Reeves' character is currently dubbed as King Valar, that will serve as the Sith King of Exegol, and that Disney is aiming to make his character the first Sith Lord to have perfected the essence transfer technique in the Star Wars universe. Now, King Valar is described to also have deep connections to the realm of Mortis from the Clone Wars in the new films that are currently being developed, and that they will change how fans view the son, the daughter, and the father characters from the Clone Wars series. Now, the new film is also set to focus on a dark side family and that the threat of the light side of the Force interfering with the unknown regions that the family hides in the world of Exegol. Now, the film is said to be inspired from, of course, both Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones, with a bit of Star Wars in the mix, that will actually treat King Valar as a space medieval king in the universe, if you will. Now, let's stop right there for a second before we move on. Now, the thing about this is that they are focusing on some of the most complex characters. This type of character in specific, of course, is that they are looking at a character that is associated with a dark side family. If we take a look at the original trilogy, technically speaking, we're looking at more of a light side oriented family. We have Luke, Leia. At one point in time in the prequels, we got to take a look at Anakin's life before he turned. So what they want to do is that they want to focus on a family that is already established within the dark side of the Force, associated with the world of Exegol. About the world of Exegol, alright, in Episode 9, you did see Palpatine sitting on that throne. That is actually not his throne. It's actually an ancient throne that once belonged to a Sith King on that world. That Sith King is dubbed as King Valar, that they are actually aiming for Keanu Reeves to portray the role as. So this is going to be a very interesting turn of events to see Disney taking a darker turn for Star Wars, kind of embracing the dark and grittier version of the films, and that I honestly do believe is going to be a big success. Now, given that the realm of Mortis is also going to play a major role in this, and how it's going to change our views on the son, the father, and the daughter from the Clone Wars series, that also is going to be a big deal. Because when we look at the Clone Wars, those characters have a lot of deep lore, and we can all have a lot of thanks for Dave Filoni. Dave Filoni is the one responsible for creating that type of deep lore. Everything ranging from the realm of Mortis to, the father, son, and the daughter, and everything like that. We actually got to witness that all because of Dave Filoni, and He really is doing an excellent job, by the way, with The Mandalorian and what he's doing so far with the Ahsoka Tano series. He is a very busy man. I mean, this guy is just not stopping. And Jon Favreau is also not stopping. They want to make sure that Star Wars is going to thrive, that they want to make sure that it's going to succeed on the same exact level, maybe even more than the MCU. And I do believe that they will get there in time. You know, it's going to take a couple of years, mind you. Like I say, it's going to take a couple of years of a high success rate. Successful show after successful show on Disney Plus. They will already be established at that point in time then. So, like I've said before in the past, guys, you know, drop a comment below. Let me know about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon, we hear them moans again.